and welcome. I'm Anya and I'm an Ayurvedic practitioner and I'm a yoga instructor. This program is about detoxification and rejuvenation, but really it's about an immersion and education in a balanced lifestyle. So for me, a balanced lifestyle is on the principles of Ayurveda, where we start to understand our internal environment, so your constitution, your body, your temperament, your digestion, and then your external environment, which is the seasons, the area you live in, the demographics, and what the temperature is like, what time of day it is. So living Ayurvedically is to create balance for you specifically. So in Ayurveda, there's not one diet fits all, there's not one lifestyle works for everyone. This is about finding out how things work for you so you can take responsibility for your health and your well-being. And I'm gonna guide you. So it's a 4-week program and I'm gonna guide you day by day. So when you log in, you will see 4 weeks, and in each of those 4 weeks they have a specific theme and there is guidance every single day for you. The first week we will start to prepare for this change. In Ayurveda, big changes, sudden changes are not good. We want to gradually prepare your body and your mind and your emotions for the changes to come. So I will guide you with little techniques to support you. Eliminate certain foods from your diet, certain drinks, and so we'll also start to prepare our body, not just with what we eat, but also through movement, through yoga practices. So every day there will be a little yoga practice for you, and some days a meditation or yoga nidra relaxation. We then, the second week, start on the detox. The detox is basically khichdi, so rice and mung dal, which is very simple for our digestion. And that means our body doesn't need to worry too much about figuring out how to transform the food we eat, because that's so simple. So it can start to detox food that's been accumulated over time that's in our tissues. So in Ayurveda we talk about 7 dhatus, or 7 tissues of the body. We then start to allow that elimination process. So that's the focus of the second week. That doesn't mean that you're having the detox diet or the khichdi for full 7 days. For you it might just be 1 day, or it might be 3 days. So you notice how you feel in your body and your constitution. And I'm gonna guide you through that in the program, so you check in with really what's going on in your body. Again, through this time of detoxification, you are guided day by day. You get the recipe for what you're gonna eat of the khichdi and some food guides. And of course some detox, but also some yoga practices that support you during your detox. We'll start to ease off into eating a bit more food, nourishing foods, and more vegetables in the diet. And then in the 3rd week is the Rasayana week, or the Rejuvenation week. Rasayana is a branch of Ayurvedic medicine, and it's an important part of any detox. When we release the toxins, we are really mindful of how we build up again and how we strengthen our bodies and our minds as well. The Rasayana branch of medicine is actually really important in our modern lifestyle, because our modern lifestyle is quite draining for us. Many of us are very stressed or anxious or fearful, and having that Rasayana or rejuvenation in our life is so healing and so important. So it's part of what we do of our 4-week detox and rejuvenation, but also something you're going to go back to at any time after your 4 weeks to really rejuvenate and support and create self-care and self-love. In that week, our yoga practice is more nourishing, more nurturing, more lunar or relaxing. So we start to get that comfort physically. We start to think about that in our physical body through our asana practice or yoga practice, through our yoga nidra or relaxation, and also how do we need, or what nourishing foods do we need to support our nervous system, our adrenals. So this is our third week, and again you can take that week anytime, not just through your 4 week of detox and rejuvenation. The last week we start to integrate all these principles, and every day again you get guidelines of yoga practice and other little lifestyle advice that is supporting for your daily life. Through the whole program, these little guidelines or educations are not just for your 4 weeks. These are things that you can take from your 4 weeks, but you will keep using them through the rest of your life, I hope. So it's little guidelines, techniques of Ayurvedic lifestyle that supports you so you invest in your own health and well-being, physically, emotionally, mentally, energetically. So your 4 weeks is a package in itself, but it's also an immersion and an education in a balanced lifestyle through the techniques of Ayurveda. I'll tell you a bit more about the program. It's really for everyone, and again everyone can use that education or immersion or little tips that you can integrate into your daily life. It's a program that I would give most of my clients, my Ayurvedic clients, and as a way of detoxing and almost reset our digestive system, because in Ayurveda our digestion is certainly part of or one of the main things for our health. If our digestion doesn't work, if we don't eliminate properly, if we accumulate what we call ama or undigested material, toxins, sludge, it's the growing for feeling unwell or for future diseases or illnesses. So that's kind of how it starts in Ayurveda for most of us. Our digestion doesn't work, it will then accumulate. So having that as a main principle, we can then start to support and perhaps take other remedies or go on a specific treatment. So for most of us, actually, once I've integrated these 3 or 4 weeks of detox and rejuvenation, most people feel pretty well, and they know what foods are supporting them and what foods actually doesn't work for them. It's obviously fantastic if you have digestive issues. If you have bloating, cramps, constipation, even diarrhea, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, all of those issues have the roots in the digestive system, but also the nervous system. So having this program is really supportive, and for me it's kind of transformed my whole well-being. When I started practicing yoga and practicing Ayurveda, it certainly supported my health. I used to have really bad digestive issues from being a child, having cramps and very bloated, constipation, and really severe cramps as in when I was a child I couldn't go to school. As an adult I couldn't stand up straight sometimes because I had such severe cramps, and I again would have to call in sick for work. Understanding Ayurveda, however, has been a complete change in how I feel. That doesn't mean I never have digestive issues, because I do, and I do enjoy foods that maybe I shouldn't. But when we start to understand what's happening, we understand why we get the cramps, why we get the bloatedness, then it's our choice. And we take the responsibility and we understand how we can create balance again. So for me, it's been just transformative to understand and to learn about yoga and ayurveda and to practice it in my daily life. So this is not just about if you have digestive issues. This can be for all sorts of ailments or niggly bits that's going on in your joints, in your physical body, but also emotionally, mentally as well. The only people maybe that shouldn't use this program, obviously, if you go through a medical any medical treatments at the moment, you will want to just check in with your GP or your health practitioner to see what they feel, what's going on with you. If you're depleted already, you wouldn't do a detox, but you would just enjoy nourishing foods. If you're pregnant, if you're breastfeeding, detoxing is not the time. It's not the time for you to detox. You're nourishing your body again, and you're nourishing your babies as well. So for those, you can enjoy some pregnancy yoga, pregnancy practice, but certainly not the detox part of the program. If you have any questions at all about the program, do send me an email, but please read below. All the details are there. There are lots of details, and hopefully it will give you some idea of what this program is about and how you can move through it. So I love for you to have a read, and I love for you to join me, obviously. And there is support during the program. There's not a one-to-one support, but we do have email, we have Facebook groups. So if there is anything kind of occurring that's a bit strange and you need a bit of support with, it can be through the Facebook group, not individual consultations through the program, but certainly you might not be the only one that has that problem or issue or something you want clarification on. So please do have a look. Enjoy your yoga practices, enjoy your Ayurvedic principles, Ayurvedic lifestyle, and enjoy health and well-being. So thank you for watching the video, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the future.